if I turned the microphone on also, wouldn't it? Yes, that most likely would help. Uh-huh. Hi. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So, hi. How are you doing? Hi, Delmer. So we're on the ZombieCraft server today with my non-functional smelter, my reasonably functional pumpkin and melon farm. Really, I'm shocked, Delmer. I haven't figured out how to redo this yet. Kelp farm. And the stuff on this floor that actually works. These guys are so cute. Belty? Yeah, we're pretty warm here today. Tomorrow's when we're supposed to really get up into the mid to upper 90s Fahrenheit. Although it's not entirely clear because the county that I'm in, a lot of it's on the shoreline, but we're not. So when they give a forecast for the county, it's not always clear whether that's going to apply to us. You're breaking into the hundreds Fahrenheit tomorrow. That's horrifying. So, this was the map that I did for the most recent build celebration on here because it extended into Pride Month. So, ended up having a combination of the map art that I had done for the cyberpunk build based on Stray, and then added this. So yep. This started from a needlework pattern. I made some alterations, like the top row is pretty much what the pattern is. But then I started moving things around because there are some elements of it that just weren't going to work in Minecraft. Like, one of the aspects of the map is a section that goes through like the full range of skin tones. And if that's possible to do in Minecraft, I don't know how. So I pulled that out. I ended up pulling the words out because they seemed to like they weren't going to work very well. And put in a couple of more flags because it was also right around the time that MCC Pride teams got announced. So I checked out all the flags for those who included them in their icon and made sure that everybody was covered, which they weren't, so I added some. So, started from a pattern and then not so much, which is kind of par for the course with me. I may also have built a ridiculous system for helping me get carpets up. After I built it, I realized how this could have been so much easier, and I'm not taking it apart and redoing it. So we're just gonna go with the ridiculous dispensers, which obviously isn't gonna take down all the carpets, but it will at least get the edges, and that's where I was having problems with using buckets of water, is some was going over the edge into the ocean. And that's a pain in the neck. So if I could at least avoid that, I decided that would be worth it. All right, did I get everything along here? Nope. But yeah, I could absolutely have done this with all water source blocks behind trapdoors. That would have been easier and would have done a better job. But I'm not undoing and redoing it. Orange. Don't see any yellow in there. See light blue, lots of it. White and purple. Of course, the edge was all right. And purple. Pink. Magenta. Those are regular blue. We'll at some point need that. Yeah, no, it's not worth changing it now unless I suddenly need a cajillion dispensers and water buckets, in which case, all right, maybe it would be worth it. I'm still picking up more carpets, because of course I am. Before I even do the next side. So when this song's called Ender Heist, which I think is just so amusing. Come on. Right. No. Why is it with blue I keep going? Thank you for that follow, Hen625. Welcome, welcome. Green. Lime. That's the problem with breaking this one down, is there's just so many colors. Which actually made it much easier to do, I found, because each little flag was like its own area, so it felt more like I was getting stuff done. Why do I have gray there? There we go. They can be, and this one likely will be. Oh, right, I put both buttons down this corner, because why not? This next one probably will be, because I am starting from almost nothing. Not quite nothing, but almost nothing. And there's going to be a fair amount of winging it involved. Which is never wise with map art. We'll see how much of it I actually end up doing on stream, because I may just get annoyed with it and decide that I need to do more stuff like freehand with pen and paper, or more likely pastel and paper or charcoal and paper, and then go from there. Okay, repeaters are going that way, which means the button's down that way. I'm learning stuff with redstone. Some, a little, occasionally. And lime, regular green. Cyan. I don't even see light blue, but we've got regular blue. Definitely purple. Magenta. Pink. Black. And white. White is already over full. Winging it can be fun. I know what I want to do. Whether or not it makes sense is a different question. And with the bare outline that I gave the map art software thingy to work with, all I'm really going to get at the moment is the outline and the lettering, which is fine. That's the main thing that I want to lay in at this point. I just slept. So unless anybody asks for sleeps, I'm not going to worry about it. I should not be phantom bait. Blue. Green. Yellow blue. They're both black, neither one's gray. I cannot tell black carpet apart from gray carpet. Light gray is distinct enough. Regular gray is not. Oh, come on. I know I'm always going to lose carpets doing this, but as long as I'm doing something to try to minimize it, I am okay with that. Doing a whole bunch of map art, by the way, was not something I was planning to do on this server, and yet somehow that has become something that I'm incorporating into, well, so far 2 build celebrations. That one just had a couple different things. The previous one just had a couple things in it. But it was all one build celebration. So far, our themes have been Renaissance Fair and Cyberpunk. And our next one's theme is food and drink, which I was really kind of stumped on. But then I thought about, in general, I tend to lean towards fantasy and sci-fi, right? Kind of my jam. So why not pick something fantasy or sci-fi that has a lot of something to do with food or drink in it? And I decided on Legends and Lattes. Have you read that? Because if not, I highly recommend it. This... Have not. It's really cool. It is a cozy coffee shop AU sort of vibe. It's not an AU because it's original fiction, but it's got a bit of a D&D feel to it. I don't know, it's cool. I really enjoyed it. So I decided I would try to capture that cafe. Which should be interesting. It won both the Nebula and the Hugo, I believe, last year. Goodreads Choice Award, nice. Yeah, very warm and cozy vibes. And it does a good job with the high investment, low stakes thing that cozy is supposed to go for. So, just like in, say, Murder, She Wrote, you're never in doubt whether the mystery's going to be solved, or even like Columbo. Although I wouldn't call this a procedural, but those are the two that come to mind immediately. You know it's going to be solved. The question is just how. It's the ride to get there that you're along for. And I would say this really nails that. Because, yeah, you're always pretty sure how this is going to play out. And also, not at all sure how in the world you're going to get there. So, my map art this time is going to be the sign, which there is not, that I'm aware of, any official art of the sign, so I'm kind of constructing it from, like I said, so far I've just got outline and text, which I threw together in Canva. And then threw that onto the map art generator or map art translator, I think might be a better way to put it, because it's not generating it. It's just taking what you put in and translating it into what blocks do you need to put where. And so far I'm sticking with carpets. I know you can do way more interesting things if you get into full blocks. And doing 3D, I'm not there at all. Red. Thought I saw red. Nope. Okay. That. And the purple. Last 9-ish months have been super stressful, so you've been leaning into cozy, fluffy media. Nice. The link for the map art generator? Sure. Give me a sec. Because I do have some stuff that's going to be waiting to despawn down there, and I have learned that whatever I may think to the contrary, I am frequently far enough for things to despawn in this base. Far enough for close enough for things to despawn, I should say. Because I have left like a whole bunch of stuff over in the wall of glass and been like, oh yeah, it'll be fine. I'm far enough. The only reason I can see it is Bobby Mod. I'm surely far enough that it will all be fine when I get back to it, when I reload those chunks. Nope, the chunks were loaded. It was all gone. And certainly just getting from one end of this to the other would not, it would technically be enough to unload the chunks. But I don't want to trust to it. Okay. Let's throw up a burp screen. Grab the link. For map art craft. I learned that from Kyotlike. Yeah, so you can tell one chunk from the next. Makes a big difference in not getting lost and confused. Hello. How's my ping? It looks fine. I have had some weird ping stuff today. I've had some weird stuff that I feel like it has to be my internet connection because I can't imagine what else would be causing it. Like, it's not normal server lag. It's got to be something to do with my connection. It's just weird. I had a brief second in which I thought, hey, what if I put all the dispensers of water above the map? Yes, and then what would the map show? A bunch of dispensers, that's what it would show. And I am not going to try to do some sort of ridiculous flying machine to put them over and back, because no. Alright, see, that stuff should have been getting picked up. This is what I'm talking about. Weird stuff that is not what I would expect from, like, actual server lag, so it's gotta be me. I just don't know why, because my ping looks fine. should have checked my inventory before just assuming that the fact that I'm not picking stuff up meant that I couldn't. Or I did pick it up and just didn't see myself pick it up. Go figure. GG, Bon. How is it nighttime again? The never-ending question of Minecraft. But it's only the second night, so I don't have to sleep. I mean, unless somebody needs sleep, which I'm happy to do if that's the case. Now am I full up? Now I'm full up. Okay. Honestly, I should save rockets and just do that. Oh, and I'm hungry, huh? Okay. Red. Pink. Do I not also have magenta? Apparently not this time. I really hadn't been all that much into using tridents since 1.13. Like, and I never got into using Riptide until recently. And watching how Joe Hills uses a Riptide trident to save on rockets, and I'm out in the middle of the ocean, was like, oh, yeah, I should do that. I mean, it's easy enough to get rockets. I have a fair amount of gunpowder that was given to me, and I also can buy rockets by the shulker easily enough. But still, why use them when there's a way to not use them? The only thing is that, of course, you need water. So it's excellent when it's raining. Yeah, well, and so in 1.13, the server that I was on had a lot of very young players who were very into Riptide and kept dying to Riptide. So that did not exactly encourage me to use it, like, at all. It was literally watching Joe Hills use it while he was building the pinball machine in season 9, and he's been using it a fair amount this season too, working on the Bell Labs campus site. And he has, I think, some strategically placed 1 block deep bits of water for launching off while he's in the middle of working on it, which shows excellent planning, which I clearly do not have. Already determined. The white shulker is full. Leaf. Did I not see cyan? No, it's all light blue still. Okay. Purple. And blue. Orange. Blue. Okay. See, that shouldn't happen. And the sun is fine. That's what I've learned to check to see if it's server tick lag, and it is not. Sun is not doing that hesitating thing that it does when it's a server tick issue. So I don't know, but my ping still looks fine. Same as, sleeping on the sand and whatever else nonsense was going on Saturday. There were some fun ones on these flags that did not work with the same level of detail in the stitch work. Like this one, like the Sapphic flag. This was not about to work on the black work, so it was not in the pattern at all. But it works fine here. And the other one, it did have the bear flag, but because of the type of needlework it was, getting the paw in there wasn't going to work. But with Minecraft, it was able to work. So those were fun discoveries. Jump back on the greenhouse, but the fan is in the living room. Yeah, some flags are very detailed and some are very simple. The majority, I would even say, are very simple, but there are definitely some that have more intricate bits. And the type of needlework that this pattern was, black work, there's so much intricacy in the stitches. Like, that's the thing, is you've got blocks of stitchery that that are just very complex, but they're all the same color, and that's how it works. But that means you can't do really intricate patterns with your colors. Because then that would just become noise. And I believe it's called black work because a lot of people usually use a black background to get all the colorful stitching to show up. At least that's what I've heard as being the reason that's the name of it. But so it's very different than, say, cross stitch in that way. Something I have not done is put a bed over here, which I should probably do. We're on night 3 here, so I should get some sleep before I get phantoms. Also, so other than hanging out here, what are you up to today? Bunkisha and Delmer? And I have forgotten. N625. Seriously, already. Fine. Come on. No. Not the axe. Oh, and green is now overflowing. Just got home with groceries, actually. Okay, not a whole lot. Dean kicked you all out of the building mid-afternoon because it was too hot. Joke's on him, your apartment's hotter. I don't think that joke is in fact on him. Vaughn, I think that joke is on you and that sucks. We just put the AC in the window today, which I wasn't even planning on doing it this early, but Pat's fan informed me of the impending heat wave and was like, no, we really need to do this before that hits. Okay, then. So that's fortunate. I'm glad one of us was paying attention to the weather. But it's really concerning to need it this early in the season. Just have to get through it at this point. Understandable. And then, of course, air conditioning is a vicious cycle, right? If you're like me and have asthma, you really can't not use it because breathing is kind of important. But using the AC contributes to climate change, which is part of the reason that we're getting such hot days this early in the season. Yeah, you don't usually look at it because you can't do anything about it other than what clothes you wear. I think that's kind of why I stopped paying attention. It's part of my daily bullet journal routine to write down that day's forecast, specifically to make me look at the forecast for that day, so that I'm not doing the thing where I'm walking out the door and going, oh, I have made bad choices. I now need to change, and I am late for wherever I'm going. And it's hilarious to have Carol of the Bells playing while having this conversation about the heat. Probably less amusing to Australians, but you know. Oh my word. Guess I didn't really need to do that. Lots of yellow. Nope, that's magenta. More gray. And some brown. Oh, concrete basement that is nice and cool without AC needed. That will be nice. Elmer, I think you're near or on the equator as well. Well, Australia's not is on the flip side of the equator. I don't think you're that far south, but I could be wrong. How is the weather there? And I think I mentioned a bit about this on Discord. But the reason this is a Minecraft stream and not a writing stream raiders and whatnot, is I decided I am just really, my brain is really fried at the moment, and I have really been trying to push too hard on writing, and I think that's actually making things worse. So, I'm not allowed to write this week. If I get an idea that I want to jot down, I can jot it down, but I can't write it. I just need to do other things. And hopefully that will let the creative centers of my brain recharge a bit. Are the floaties I missed over here? That's floaties I can't get. It's full, right? That's brown. That's purple. I don't know why I have such a difficult time distinguishing purple and brown in my inventory, but it's very annoying because those feel like they should not be easy to mix up. Yeah, preventing burnout is good. Hello, come on. Into my inventory, please. Again, my ping looks fine. That does not. Sun looks fine. I'm very confused. Oh, that's orange. Okay. Just don't have room for pink. Da, 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 da. Where was the spinny pink that I couldn't pick up? I think this was one of the ones I had to add. It wasn't part of the original design. One of the reasons I didn't take it down before now was because the tour of the build celebration was Sunday, and I wanted to leave myself, if there was another flag that I decided needed to be added, I wanted to leave the possibility to do that. Really? I am not sure how many nights it's been at this point. I should probably go sleep. Should also probably at some point a bed over here. And yeah, sometimes I send myself way too high in the air. Still don't have really good control over the riptide. Almost done. Oh, that Map Art Craft website, by the way, I think that's the same one the Blue Owl uses. I think she's the one who pointed me to it in the first place. So it really can go the whole 9 yards with all different kinds of blocks and using different heights to create different shades of things and stuff. I'm just not there yet. There is one bit of map art I would like to do on a different server that has a whole map art world. And that might be worth doing a multi-layer thing with.
16 years ago,
oh,
weight loss
for
surgery
goodness
changed
sake.
my life. I weighed 417 pounds.
DeBranson Davidson has.
Can I click the right thing to shut off the ads? Now we can have the music back. Speaking of strawberry fields, I'm gonna go berry picking tomorrow, I think. If I can get there early enough before the weather gets really out of control, because they will close once the temperatures get too bad, because the farm stand is not air conditioned. But and I appreciate that they do that to take care of their employees. And also, it's probably not a bright idea to be out when it's that hot picking berries. But the raspberries are in already. And I do love fresh raspberries. Oh, that one's cyan. And cyan goes there. Come on. Come on. Yeah, you have like 315 kilometers away from home, yet somehow strawberries sold at your local grocery store from the farm closest to your parents' house. So you get a little taste of home. Huh. Neat. Oh, that's not an ad. It's the next song. Okay. Cool. I did not recognize it in the first few bars. And I do like this one too. So I'm a little annoyed with myself that I didn't catch which song it was right away. I'm probably out of time with the song, with my whistling, by the time I hear the song, and then it travels through the wires when, yeah. Oh, I can't run. Always think this one should be a game soundtrack. Yes, right? It does feel like it should be. I'm gonna have to get one of these out. More brown that didn't fit in there. I don't remember. I think I did pick that up. Okay, and light gray. Blue. Anything still floating around out here? Does not look like it. Not terribly out of time. That's good. This sounds like it's going to be an ad.
Look around.
Yep.
You can buy
All right. All right. It's so funny when the squids swim under here, or the drowned. They look so weird. Okay. That should cover me for phantoms. Oh, wait, somebody else is sleeping, so we're going to say good night. Good. Okay. So, now the question is, do I want to start working on the next map art or go try to fix that nonsense over there? Because I gotta say, that did not carry me anywhere near as far as it should. This whole turning the corner thing with this glass is very frustrating. It looks like it's going okay to a point, and then it does something weird. But I guess I could take a crack at that for a bit. I think I need more blue if I go that route, right? Cyan I'm good on. No, cyan I need more of, and regular blue. Yeah, that should work. Hello. Oh, right, I have to turn it into dye first. Yep. That there. And cyan. I don't want my axe back. Okay. Yeah, I think I've talked myself into going and working on the class instead of the maps. That's why it's helpful to have multiple projects. When you don't feel like working on one, or you've decided you've you're done with working on one, you can go to the other. Bounce back and forth between them. Okay. Actually, let's... I really don't need... Yellow. Okay. Much more blue and cyan than light blue. The light blue is pretty much just the spray at the very ends at the moment. And at some point I'll probably end up mixing in some white glass there as well. Oh, you know what I don't have on me? That was brilliant. Placeholder blocks. I had been using wool, but that's been getting very annoying. So let's go for the usual standard, huh? Let's go for dirt. So on the what on earth was I planning to build here? Why did I clear it? Space? Yeah, I know that feeling. This one is... I already had a ridiculous build planned, and then this added to it. Why? Why, self? Brain, why? Why do this? Did not need more ridiculousness. The glass... hello, Aurori. Welcome. Yes, this is a wave of water splashing out. Because I'm apparently a glutton for punishment. Hi there. How you doing? Wait a minute. Nope, we're going into more music, not another ad. Awesome. Had to check it out for yourself. Thank you. That is very sweet. So this is basically using the same math as we used to build flat circles on the ground, just taking it to an angle. I'm also going to care a lot less if I lose blocks and wool blocks. Ooh. My ping looks fine. And the sun is setting just fine. Again, does not look like it's a ping problem, does not look like it's a server problem, but that was some serious block lag right there. I just wish I understood why and whether it was something I could do something about. Yeah, not stream lag. That was definite block lag, which is usually server tick lag. But then the sun should be stuttering, and it's not. So I have no idea. So that's why I would expect it to be my ping, but my ping appears to be fine. Now, the difference between working on the wall of water and working on the map art platform is I am much more likely to be hit by flying tridents on the wall of water. Okay,
Lovely.
let's fix
Everything
that.
is better in leather.
Buy ads. So I do tend to try to wait that out. But if nobody else is sleeping, I guess we shall get back over there. Ooh, nice. I do appreciate a good bit of rain. Which is hilarious. Like, normally we all hate the rain in Minecraft, but when you're using Riptide to fly, rain is very handy. Okay, we've got music back. I really need to come up with a better solution. I need to figure out how to access the library to download. I double checked thinking, well, maybe I'm just not at the right Patreon tier and that's why I'm not finding it. Nope. I am. So I'm missing something somewhere. And frankly, even if I wasn't the right tier, I would still see, like, when there's something that, like a post on the feed that is locked to a certain tier, it'll still show you that the post exists. It'll just say that you would need to upgrade to a different tier to have access. And I'm not seeing that, so that's not the issue. The issue is there's something I'm just not understanding. Which, you know, what else is new? I think I brought that curve up a little too soon, but that's okay. A certain amount of randomness works over here as long as basic curve is in there. Oh, so I had mentioned that I had wanted to check out the Season 9 Scarland Volcano to see if that would give me any insights into ways to capture this sort of like burst of liquid imagery with glass. And I had said that I knew because it was lava and not water, it was not going to be a direct comparison. So I did. Oh, yeah, speaking of Trident guys, bye, dude. Let's have you despawn. So I loaded up the Season 9 save on the same instance as the decked out server, but in single player, so that I knew it had everything so that it would work, right? Because if any of the components were not correct, decked out wouldn't have worked. But in single player, I can go into creative, so the lack of nether portal is not a problem. What did I... Why? I don't know what I did. Okay. Is this already? Yeah. And yeah, it's two different. And I'm pretty sure it does follow some of the same curve logic, that it's like it's following some of the same math to make that effect. But that's the wrong one. What was I saying? Oh, it does follow some of the same math logic, but because the effect that's being captured is a much heavier liquid, it's a very different sort of an arch, and also the propelling force is very different. So it's not as similar or as helpful as I had hoped, but it was still, I think, useful to check it out and see what I could learn from it.
When booking with other vacation rentals,
Oh, for
sounds
goodness
like
sake, ads! Enough! Whoa. Okay. Yeah, that's going well. Okay. Ads are gone. Oh, fun. Yeah, getting up there is going to be fun. Nope. Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah, somebody had mentioned the other day, had asked if any of us were using them, and we were all like, well, we know Azuma just said they're a thing in Vanilla Tweaks, but isn't that just for 1.21? They were like, well, maybe, but it's working for me. So I went and downloaded them. The experience bar is also rainbow, which is a little harder to tell since it's so monochrome at the moment, although it's kind of going a little bit from red into like pink, which really should be going into orange, but you know, whatever. He's fine. Okay. Why do I keep over scrolling to that one? I have made mistakes, it seems. Should still be 2 more 2s and then 3s. They do. They have dummy hearts, pan hearts, buy hearts. I almost went for the buy hearts. But then I decided I wanted the overall. I almost went for the. I don't think that one's called the Philadelphia one. The one that has the triangle with the trans colors plus black and brown. But at that scale, I didn't I didn't really think it worked. So I stuck with plain rainbow. Okay. I think this one needs to go. And more over. Nope. Okay. Progress. Yes, thank you. That's the one. Nope. Or with the block lag. Yay. And the inability to see where I'm going. That's just on me. Well, there may be some dirt blocks I can pick up over here, although I think a lot of them have despawned. Not sure which one of these is the best way up.
Where a small Slurpee drink is only $1 with 7 rewards.
I'm not looking for a Slurpee, so go away. Silly ad. All right. 2. Two. 1. That's actually good, getting some of the dark blue up here, I think. I had started talking about thoughts I had after seeing that volcano up close. I am less convinced that what I need to do with this is then punch a bunch of holes in it after I get the basic curve established. That's the wrong color. We don't need the dark blue up here. But I don't know. Maybe I will need to. Ooh, okay. Good morning. We'll see what I've got once I figure out how the heck this segment is going to actually pan out. Yellow. Adding some variation, yeah. I mean, I tried with the base, so they should, each of these like strands of water, so to speak, should be starting from a slightly different height to the one next to it. That has not been consistently true because I have definitely messed that up a few times. I don't think I'm gonna get the full-on like spray of water effect that I would like. So having it more of a wall of water might actually be better, but this curvature business is just so infuriating. Because trying to do curves with cubes. Any more dirt out here? Yep. Looks like I haven't lost that much. But almost a full stack back. What's it gonna be? Add our music.
Dear Summer.
Add. Alrighty then. Yeah, see, these should not be at the same height. So let's fix that. We are not doing that. Can do that. Okay. First hour, there were like no ads. Yeah. Seems to be the longer you're listening, the more ads they throw at you, which is very counterintuitive. Because it means you're likely to listen less. Oh, we're back to Ender Heist. Which must mean, yes, we are closing in on 9 o'clock, which is when I am meant to be finishing up. Well, it has been a tad more chill than usual even for me. But we've got the map platform cleared. And we've actually got this. I might see if I can get this next bit. If I get one more strand, I feel like that might. Nope. Not on this pattern, it won't. This is curving way too sharp, way too fast, I think. But I'm gonna go with it. You're good with chill? I mean, I kind of figured. Because you're usually here hanging out. All these blocks out of here and then see what I think it needs. Yeah, this still needs some tightening up of some kind. And that one way too tall bit needs to be reined in. It's getting there. Let's go. Grab my missing blocks. Sleep, because I don't know how many nights it's been. Oh, somebody beat me to it. Alrighty. I think I am going to call it for tonight, if for no other reason than ads. Which, again, I mean, I get why ads are a thing, but they're ads that are on the wrong service. They're not the service that's broadcasting them. So, yeah. So, let me see who is on that I can raid while I say thank you very much. Bonkeisha and Delmer and Hen265 and anybody else who's been lurking or chatting, whatever the case may be. I appreciate all of you very much. And let's see. How many of us are there? Oh, there's enough to do a small raid, yep. Oh, Sassy's on. Haven't seen Sassy Rogue in a while. Let's go over and raid Sassy Rogue and say hello. And until next time, thank you very much, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye. Helps if you type the word raid in there. Oh, I do know Casual Carrot. We were just there like a week or two ago, though. There we go. All right. Thanks again. Take good care.